Alrighty then, welcome back everybody to the Crypto Report. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy new year, I guess. Is this my first live stream in the new year? No, I did one before. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. I hope you're doing great today, guys. I hope you're doing spectacular. We have a beautiful pump happening this morning. Things are headed in the right direction. Shout out to our chat to start this thing, to kick this thing off, to get the show on the road, if you will. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see what we got, who we have in the chat to start the day. Osiris, Benny Blue Eyes, John 316, Trevor. We got Deputy Dog, Cleary's Beef. We've got everybody is here. Everybody's here. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Smash a like. Do me a favor. Smash a like on your way in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And let us go ahead and get on into this stuff. Let's get into the stuff. Let me share my screen and get moving into the action. So today, guys, we got a lot going on. But first and foremost, look at this coin market cap chart today. We got Bitcoin was at 102 just 0.5 seconds ago. You've got Ethereum at $3,700. Now, here's a fun thing going on for you. Bitcoin dominance is creeping back up. Not that fun, Kip. Not that cup. We want an altcoin season. I'm sure that's what everybody's thinking out there. Well, you want Bitcoin above 100K. You want Bitcoin to go up. And just generally, we're not having Bitcoin dominance run away with the thing right now. We're doing okay. Bitcoin dominance still below kind of a... there you go. There's a line for you. Let's keep Bitcoin dominance below this, right? Let's keep Bitcoin dominance on the downtrend. I'm hopeful. I hope so. Let me get rid of that. I don't know why that's there. We want to keep Bitcoin dominance on the downtrend so we could easily get a rejection now off this and keep going down. There is a world, friends. There is a world, friends, where we actually see Bitcoin dominance come back up to the top of this range. I don't want to see it. I'm sick of Bitcoin dominance. I'm ready for an altcoin season. I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. But generally, we are headed in the right direction. I drew this weeks ago for you, my Nike swoosh, and look at how we are just playing out now. I was confident in this area. We'll see if this happens. I'm sure there's going to be some volatility, but just a general understanding of what I expect to see for our crypto market. Every time we break to a new high for total market cap, it goes pretty good. And there's your Nike swoosh from back in the day. There's your Nike swoosh from back in the day. A little more vertical, this one could be very vertical because the reality of the situation is that we got about 200 and something days left of this bull market now. And if we're going that high to $10 trillion or whatever, it's going to have to happen pretty darn fast, pretty darn fast. So let's take a peek at Bitcoin. So I've been breaking down Bitcoin for you guys in all my altcoin videos. Every video I do, I talk about Bitcoin. And what we were seeing on the weekly candle yesterday was this was turning red. Or this is the daily candle. Excuse me. Our daily candle was turning red yesterday. What I was worried of is some weakness that was getting showed right here to say, oh, there's a chance. But I felt bullish. Perhaps there was going to be some resistance at 100K. Guess what? We didn't really see resistance at 100K. Go down to the hourly candle. We saw a little bit of resistance at 100K. So I was right. We wicked off it, came back down, and then what? We just broke right through it. Would I be surprised if we touch back down to 100K again or 99K? No, I would not be, because again, we want to turn that previously resistance into support. That's generally how this thing works. Could we go right up to the top of this trend line and reject there? Maybe we do. Maybe we come right up to the top of the trend line, go to 104, come back down to 99. And maybe we're playing these games. I would be genuinely surprised if Bitcoin took a new all-time high way ahead of Inauguration Day. Though what we do have going on is actually today is January 6th, which is actually the day that the president gets sworn in. Not Inauguration Day, but the day that the president gets sworn in is when we're pumping. Is that a coincidence? I don't think that it is. I actually don't think that it is. People are excited today. Maybe after he gets sworn in officially, this thing comes back down to earth. Maybe was he sworn in already? I know he gets sworn in at some point today. I don't know if that was official, but this could be a part of the reason for that pump. Actually, I'm just thinking about that live on the stream right now. Generally though, guys, as we get higher and higher in this bull market, I think the top is in for Bitcoin dominance. I think Bitcoin's got to go a lot higher. I think that it's going to happen on the back of the new presidential administration in the U.S. and in the back of a launch of a U.S. national strategic reserve for Bitcoin, which is then going to have a chain reaction of events across the globe, in my opinion, and many others, to get other governments to do exactly the same, competing for Bitcoin just like they compete for gold. Yesterday, I went over to my dear aunt's house, who I love very much. Shout out to you, aunt. I love you. I don't want to, say her name. I protect my people. But, and I had a nice discussion with my uncle. Almost said his name. My uncle. And my uncle's a smart guy, and don't want to reveal anything about him, but he's a sharp guy, and I enjoyed talking with him a lot. And it's been a while since I actually got together with him and talked with him, but we talked all about crypto, and we went through the whole discussion. As sharp as this guy is, he didn't know, or maybe he was playing dumb, I don't know, a lot about crypto. And as I had to just dive in, it was like, hey, well, what do you do for work? Oh, I got a YouTube channel. What do you do? You talk about crypto. Well, oh man, I don't know a lot about. And then the questions came, and then we started talking, and I kind of explained to him like the big thing that the new president's going to do for crypto, and like then the idea of the ETFs and the spot ETFs. And he's like, you're speaking a different language to me when you're talking about these. I was like, the traditional stock market now has a vehicle for you to trade cryptocurrency. It's like, that's really what it is. It's been established as a real thing. It's not just these gambling crypto coins anymore. It's in the stock market. It's real. It's here. You got presidents that are doing national strategic reserves, competing for it like they compete for oil and gold and whatever. So Bitcoin's going to go a lot higher. And then I was trying to explain to him fart coin in that same breath, and that was entertaining. We are in a beautiful time for cryptocurrency. Even he who didn't understand a lot about it now understands something, and I could tell he was genuinely intrigued and potentially maybe wanted to actually get some crypto for the first time. And there's so many millions of people across the globe. In fact, there's billions of people across the globe that still have yet to really dive in to crypto in any meaningful way. So we've got a lot of buyers that are still yet to come. And then I want to remind you guys that the top publicly traded company that is holding Bitcoin is MicroStrategy. And I don't think that's going to be that way forever, because there are companies with more money that are going to accumulate as well, especially if we get some of this news. So I'm very excited. I'm not surprised to see us pumping again today. I thought perhaps maybe we'd be stalling out more. I still think we're going to stall out around, inauguration day, potentially around the previous high. At least I was saying maybe around 100K, maybe around the previous high for inauguration day. Well, today, new president getting sworn in is potentially maybe what's driving us up. So very interesting, guys. Let me take a peek at the comment section, because I want to make sure I stay on top of that. Hope you guys are doing great out there today. Hope everybody is doing wonderful. What do we got? Yeah, shout out to you all in the chat, Jackson Crawford. And don't forget to share your screen today. Clear Speed says, yes, I know. Man, we're doing it right. We're doing it. Howdy from New Brunswick. Wow. Andrew Shriver. Wow. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Jay Rodriguez says, where do we see Dogecoin mooning soon? Dogecoin's doing well today. Isn't it one of the top gainers today? No, it's not. Oh, look at that. Stacks up here. Back to $1.83. That's nice to see. What do we got? Meme coins. Meme coin leading the way. SPX 6,900. Wow. That one's leading the way. You got WorldCoin up. Wow. Sandbox, Injective, Render. Okay, a little bit of AI play. Neo's up today. That was one of my first diamond handbags back in the 2017 bull market. Neo had a good bull market too. That was a crazy time. Maybe this coin still has a future. I don't know. I'm definitely not as bullish on it as I once was. There's so many great projects, so many great things, and So many memes, to be honest with you, which is just crazy to say out loud, but it's the truth. But anyway, Bitcoin's up today, guys. I do have some news to share with you guys. So welcome back to everybody that's hopping in today. Right now, we got 192 of you guys watching. 83 of you folks are watching on X right now. Go ahead, give us a repost. Let's get this stream out to some other folks so we can get some more meaningful questions in here and, some more people aware of what's going on in crypto. And then if you're watching on YouTube, just smash a like. Subscribe to the channel. And throughout the bull market, guys, I'll just remind you, if you do want to trade and you're looking for a new exchange out there, you could sign up for Blowfin. You could sign up using our link in the description down below. 10% discount on trading fees for life when you sign up today. And they're limited time offer for that. And then a $5,000 deposit bonus, up to a $5,000 deposit bonus when you sign up for Blowfin. And you can trade all your favorite coins. And a lot of them are up today. Taking a peek at January, we've got Bitcoin up a whopping 8.74%. Honestly, I didn't even look at the chart this morning, to be honest with you guys. The first thing that I did is I sat down to my computer and I started to build out this live stream. And I always start, and the first tab I pull up is CoinMarketCap, and then I pull up CoinGlass, and then I go straight to the Bitcoin percentage returns, and I saw 8.74%. I saw Bitcoin's up 8.74% in January. We must be above 100K. Boom, looked at it, 102, and then I was like, man, look at us go. Here we are. Shout out to Coin Baron in the chat. How you doing, Coin Baron? Hope you're doing well. So here we are, guys. I have likened 2025 to 2021 and to 2017. This is the big moment for the bull market. This is the grand finale, the big kablamo, if you will. 2017 is when it happened. 2021 is when it happened. 2025 is when it's about to happen, in my opinion. And if you're sitting on some altcoins and you're waiting for that massive explosion, whether it's CRO, SWI, Crowcoin, whatever, Pepe, you got Doge, you got Shib, whatever your coin is, this is the year for your big kablamo moment. Okay, I'm very excited. I'm feeling very bullish, and I say that because, again, and I could look at all this different data. Let's look at some of the data. I'll go over to super charts. I want to show you guys this, as you know, we just keep you guys posted on this. I love this Bitcoin bubble index deal. We are starting to see it come up, right? We want to see the giant green wave. That's when we'll know we're in that real blow off top moment, that massive move to the upside. We're just still right here. We're still right here. We still have yet to see these levels. And this is when Bitcoin really shatters new highs. This is when total market cap explodes. This is when altcoin seasons occur. We're still waiting on that to happen. I want to remind you guys too, Bitcoin Google trends. We haven't even gotten close, guys. We haven't even gotten close. You think that Bitcoin Google trends are going to be less than what we saw in 2017? I think they're going to be a lot bigger, to be honest with you, because they get bigger and bigger each bull market. And I think this one is going to be huge. So we'll see. Coin Baron has been a member on the Crypto Report for 6 months. My guy, he's got a great YouTube channel himself. You should check out Coin Baron's YouTube channel. Click his name in the chat and you can go right to his channel and check out his content as well. But shout out to you. Shout out to all our members. Welcome back, guys. And if you guys want to become a member, you can sign up using our link in the comment section down below. You get access to our private Discord, and you get early access to our videos. We'll post our videos immediately for our members. That'll sometimes come out 3 to 4 hours after for the public release of that video. So you get extra perks. Now, Chicken Taco in the chat says, this is our year, and I agree. Here we go. Cryptocurrencies rise to start the week and to really start the year. We're up 8%. Bitcoin's above 102. If you kind of look through, there's a lot of excitement going on. Overall, we are in a bullish environment and traders appear to be risk on as we head into the new year. Part of the reason for that has been that we did get some rate cuts. Now, we're looking ahead at what the next rate cuts are going to be, if there are going to be any, and there's kind of a pause on that. But generally, we had some rate cuts. We know we're going into a new regulatory regime under the new presidential administration, one that has historically been tremendous for the markets. Now, there's fear over tariffs, but just generally, people are feeling bullish. People are feeling pretty good. And if you take a peek at the S&P 500, what you are going to see is that we've got the S&P 500 back above 6,000, which is excellent. And we have weekly candles, big weekly candles to the upside, looking decent. Looking decent, guys. So S&P 500 is coming up. You'll see that Coinbase stock is up 6% today. You've got Microsoft up 2%. MicroStrategies is up 5%. So we are up and away right now. Things are looking pretty darn good. After a little bit of a sell-off to end the year, we're feeling pretty good right now. Crypto Keeper says, I am skeptical, waiting for that one last dump. I was right last time this happened. Crypto Keeper, we might get the dump. We might not. I'll tell you, the S&P 500 is looking strong. I'm telling you, people are excited about this new president. I was also, like you, Crypto Keeper, looking for more of a decisive daily candle close or even a weekly candle close off the bottom of this range. But that does not necessarily need to happen. I mean, it could go either way. I'm with you. It's good to remain skeptical. But in the meantime, I would not be wanting to sit on the sidelines right now. And I am not sitting on the sidelines right now. I am. My chips are in the middle of the table. That is it. I'm ready for the bull market. I have a bullish bias. You guys know that by now. But I mean, I've also been doing this channel since 4 years ago. And man, we talked about Bitcoin when it was at 15K, and here we are at 102. I think we're going to 1 million one day. And if you guys are here, you're paying attention, not necessarily to the channel, but to the crypto space as a whole, you're probably doing pretty well, and you're probably ready for this massive, massive move to the upside. I know a lot of people want me to talk about Doge in this video. I'm going to talk about Doge. I'm going to talk about Pepe. We're going to take a look at all this. I was talking about this potentially playing out, but again, my likely scenario that I laid out in my Pepe video yesterday was that we would actually get the bounce here, and we'd kind of be trading kind of in this channel, in this range. And this would probably be going back up to the top of the trend line, is what I said yesterday, if Bitcoin remains flat to calm or goes up. And we got that. Sure did. So feeling good. We will talk about Jasmine as well in this video. Throw some questions at me as we kind of go through this stream. But so there you go. You've got pro crypto articles being written again. People are excited. You can see that generally the sentiment right now being reported by CNBC is that the markets are bullish overall. And I think you can kind of thank, the new administration for at least the past that they've had with their success being in office and, the markets. But I think you can also get excited about, the fact that we've had some rate cuts. Now, what's a challenge for me is that right now we got a 90% chance that we're not going to get rate cut in this next FOMC meeting. And that happens on, the 29th of January. That's 23 days from now. We're probably going to get a rate pause. Now, maybe some data comes out and changes that in the meantime. But the fear here, I think, with the Fed is that, they want to see these tariffs. I'm surprised that the market isn't showing more weakness on this news. Perhaps this was priced in after the last meeting, we kind of dumped. Okay. We kind of had a little dip after the last meeting and some weakness. Well, I think maybe that fear has kind of alleviated itself and people are kind of over it. Okay, we understand we're going to have some rate pauses. We had some rate cuts for a while. In fact, perhaps the rate pauses are a good thing because what we do not want to see is going to hyperinflation. And the Fed actually doing rate pauses could hypothetically be bullish for the market. And perhaps that's what people are seeing. Now we go to March, we're actually seeing right now still a 54% chance of a rate pause even in March. And so I'm talking over the next 3 months, guys. We might still not even get a rate cut. And then if you go to May, you're still not looking at some tremendous odds that there's going to be a rate cut. Now, I think once you see Inauguration Day, once you see some executive orders, once you see how, when, and if tariffs play out with the new administration, we're going to get some data between January and March. That's a long window. That's a long gap between those two meetings. And I think we're probably going to see some new data that's going to change these percentages. So it's hard to jump out to March and May at this point because there's so many different things going on with the new administration, with waiting for some new numbers, seeing how this all goes. We're going to have to keep an eye on it, guys, but January, do not expect a rate cut. However, even though we're not expecting a rate cut, the S&P 500 is up today. Everything's up today. People are excited, but potentially it's because we've actually got the president getting authorized today. What's the certified? The election is getting certified today. That might be part of the reason, or perhaps it's because this Bitcoin magazine article where Michael Saylor is taking a meeting with the Don. Big and beautiful meeting. Let me tell you, so big, so beautiful. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. It's a turbo bullish for the BTC. They're doing a meeting allegedly. Now, let's be factual about this. That's the headline. The fact is we know that Michael Saylor has certainly met with one of the sons of the future president here in the U.S., met with Eric, Don's son, and they have a selfie where they met at Mar-a-Lago. Now, the odds are is that you probably had the Don meet with Michael as well. And there are rumors coming out that Michael Saylor might even be assigned as some part of this new strategy to do a national strategic reserve. We're seeing an article come out by NPR that I want to share with you guys. That's pretty exciting. Heaven Peck says $1.25 gas prices. Let's go. That is awesome. Yes, we like cheap gas. Is this Bitcoin's golden moment? You know, this is the sentiment right now, and I love this NPR article. And Lucky Gem says hello from Pakistan. Hello to you, Lucky Gem. These are the three big questions. Could Bitcoin see another big surge? I think the answer is yes. I think we've established that by now. Will the new president deliver on his crypto promises? That one is probably the main focus. That is the biggest narrative for Bitcoin in this bull market, no doubt about it. And the biggest one is we're going to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the planet, king of the world. That's what we're going to do. That's what he's saying. So, you know, is he going to deliver on that? We're going to see. Picking regulators and policymakers who are expected to be far friendlier to crypto interests, including his own family, given that he and his two sons are involved in a crypto venture. That would mark a sea of change from the past administration, the one we're leaving now behind, which took a far more skeptical approach to cryptocurrencies. And then we also obviously have Gary Gensler stepping down. But then the biggest thing, the number one thing besides just his policies, is the number one thing that I think everybody's looking at is the U.S. Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. And a fun fact on that, fun rumor on that, I found actually Lark Davis posted this out. There's no, sources with this, but Lark Davis, big crypto YouTuber, has got 1.3 million followers on X. Rumors are circulating that 21 countries are considering Bitcoin as a strategic reserve. Once the U.S. establishes a Bitcoin reserve, it'll set off a global FOMO chain reaction. 2025 is about to get epic. Now, I don't know the facts behind this. I don't know where these rumors could possibly come from, but this makes all the sense in the world. Because if you are literally living in the real world, we're living in a world where countries are competing against each other for resources, whether it's oil, gas, military equipment, or finances, right? It's all one big game of risk, let's say. And if Bitcoin is adopted by the United States government, I'm sure there are 21 other countries that are ready to adopt a Bitcoin national strategic reserve. I'm confident that there's many countries that are ready to do this. And this is the big thing, guys. So if we get this news, it's going to be epic for crypto. If we don't get this news in the first week, maybe it causes a slowdown in the market. Even if we don't get the news, generally, I don't really expect there to be a slowdown in the market. Now, if the new president came out and said something bearish, like, I can't do that, that perhaps could impact the market in a negative way. But I would be shocked to see that occur, as I'm sure the rest of you would be shocked as well. So that is a couple things that I'm looking at. Another big story that's going on today, which is just crazy to me. Did you hear about this? Did y'all read about this? Justin Trudeau. Oh, wow, that's funny. Canada's Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, officially resigns. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's it. He's gone. I know people didn't like him. I know a lot of people didn't like him. He was scary, to be honest with you. He was very controlling of his population. The famous story is the truckers, right? The protests in Canada where they locked people out of their bank accounts, and then the only way for the truckers to continue with their protest, right? Freedom of speech, right? The only way for them to continue with their protest was to get donations in cryptocurrency. And that's something that I explained to my uncle last night as well, and very much enjoyed the conversation. Cropin says, what's happening, Kip? Missed you in the Mary chat lately. Yeah, you know what? I have just been out of the Discord. I've been out of X. I have not been on Discord. I've not been on X. I've been living my life doing crypto content, just taking a little step back, breathing in the new year, taking a lot of vitamins. I got a whole vitamin regimen now I've been doing. I shaved my head. I've been running. I've been working out a little bit, trying to get my stuff right, my life right, my personal life. And so just kind of taking a little step back. I got to get back in on X for sure. But man, X, I was really doing a lot of X posting, and I was very present on X. And man, it is exhausting. X is exhausting. And, it doesn't really make you feel good. But I got to get back in there because, we are running a business over here, and we're in the business of bringing you crypto news. And, I got to keep growing the brand. So I got to get back over to X. I got to get back on X. And in the Married Chat, I enjoyed the Married Chat. But I definitely took a step back from that after the new year because, we've been waiting on those exchange listings and they haven't quite come. Still holding Mary, still holding the bag. We'll see how she goes. But this was a very interesting story. And then on top of that, fun fact about Canada Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who's stepping down. Besides the fact that he's stepping down, I want you to think about this. In 2003, he mocked his political opponent for telling people to buy Bitcoin, saying that's not responsible leadership. Well, if you had done the opposite of what this man said with this microphone on the stage, yes, the past leader of old Canada, you would have made a lot of money if you did the opposite. If you treated his words as Jim Cramer's words, you would have made a ton of money just doing the opposite of what Justin Trudeau said. So now what comes next? The Prime Minister of Canada has stepped down. He was anti-crypto. You of course know what naturally I'm gonna say next. What if the new presidential or the Prime Minister of Canada is a pro-Bitcoiner? You have the pro-US president, pro-Bitcoiner. You could have the future Prime Minister of Canada, a pro-Bitcoiner. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't it be something? It'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty neat, Pete. Let me tell you, it'd be pretty neat, Pete. So we'll have to see. Michael Saylor bought $101 million worth of Bitcoin. I was also trying to explain to my uncle yesterday how Michael Saylor buys, right? How do you buy Bitcoin? Well, there's two ways to buy it, really, that I could explain. At least one, you go to an exchange and you buy it off the exchange in an order book. Two, you're a billionaire and you want to go buy $1 billion or let's say $101 million worth of Bitcoin. Michael Saylor's not going into his crypto.com or his Coinbase app and buying Bitcoin that way, because if he did, he'd send the price of Bitcoin up 10, 20%. I don't know how high it'd go. I don't know that math. I don't know how to do that math, but they don't just, Michael Saylor and people like him that are buying $101 million worth of Bitcoin, they're not just going to the exchange and buying. What they are doing is they're probably going to this exchange directly, like talking with like Brian Armstrong or whatever, his buddies over there, his teammates, and they make a deal. I'll agree to give you X amount of Bitcoin at a average price of X. And so whatever you see for the price of Bitcoin, he's probably not paying that price. He's probably getting it at a discount, actually. I'd be really curious to know exactly. I think we've seen that news before, but yeah, the OTC buys are interesting, but that's a tough one to explain to like your uncle, at over dinner, right? When Michael Saylor buys $101 million worth of Bitcoin, why doesn't the chart pump necessarily? Well, today it did, but it's not necessarily because he bought, because he's bought and the price has gone down. These are OTC deals, but anyway, still accumulating more, and I think Bitcoin's going to keep going higher. If you guys want to trade, by the way, you want to trade Bitcoin, you want to trade whatever it is, whether it's Pepe or Doge, you can sign up for Blowfin, check it out. And if you guys haven't already signed up for crypto.com, you should check it out. I like crypto.com a lot. I do some trading there. I don't necessarily love to trade there as much as I do like to kind of go from my bank. When I buy crypto, I go from my bank account to crypto.com, and then I'll do some buying and accumulating on crypto.com, and then I'll do some trading on a platform like Blowfin or whatever, or there's a lot of different places that you can trade out there. But one of the coolest things about crypto.com are the Visa cards. I've got the rose gold one, and there's 5% cash back on spending right there. Full disclosure, I do not currently have my 50,000 staked. Once upon a time I did, actually back when it was 40,000. So I actually don't get the 5% right now. But if I ever wanted to restake, which at some point I probably will restake. I had a good time with that. Honestly, I think that right now, for me, if I were to do it, I'd be looking at like the Royal Indigo or Jade Green right now. If I wanted to restake, which perhaps I should, but I'm not really too worried about it. What I just really love is using the card. So I bought one, right? And now I still get to use it. It still functions, but I don't get all the rewards. But if you want to sign up for crypto.com and you want to get one of these for yourself, I got a link down below in the description for you to sign up for crypto.com as well. Guys, Bitcoin Bubble Index is suggesting that we've got a lot of time in this bull market left. A ton of time in this bull market is left. And, we're still waiting for that big blow off top, and it's not here yet. So Bitcoin coming down a little bit right now. Probably going to get that retest off 100K like I was talking to you guys about. Perhaps a good long opportunity as we tap down to 100K again, to be honest with you. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see there. Let me look in the chat, see what's going on with all of y'all out in the comments section today. Osiris has been a member and a supporter of the Crypto Report for 11 months. Look at our comment section, guys. You moderators, I love you. Look at you go. Protect the people. Here's a Benny Blue Eyes, and feel free if you got to delete like 5 of somebody's message in a row, just give them a timeout. Give them a 30-minute timeout. Give them a 30-minute timeout. If you got to delete several of their messages in a row, give them a timeout. 30-minute timeout. Permission granted. Nelson Ortiz says, hey, young brother, we've been blessed. Thank you for your tutelage. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thanks, Hustle for Prosperity says, nice haircut, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, we just cut them all off, really. Actually, I've got a consultation. I'm just going to tell you guys the facts behind it. I've got a consultation on January 9th for a hair transplant. That's the reason that I buzzed my hair. There's the truth of it, folks. I'm going to look at getting a hair transplant because my hair was thinning. It is thinning. There's a reality where perhaps I don't get one. In the meantime, I'm doing minoxidil. I'm going to start doing derma rolling. So I'm going to try to grow my hair back if I can. And you saw I had a lot of hair, but I was thinning. So why did I buzz my head? Because I want to actually get my hair better and healthier, or I give up and I don't really care. This is actually great. I've thoroughly enjoyed having this buzz cut. I don't have to comb my hair anymore. I don't have to blow dry my hair. I don't have to use hairspray. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about showing my bald spot. It's all bald. It's great. Okay. Let me look through the chat. I'm going to try to catch up. Hard to get through all the spammers. I'm putting all the moon ETH guys on a timeout because it's too much, guys. I'm sorry. It's too much. I can't see the real comments. Benny Blue Eyes says, bro, you look hard with your head buzz. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I really enjoy it. So I'm trying to grow the facial hair in. We're trying to do the whole thing, Benny. I appreciate you, brother. Lucky Kip will get to it. Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm trying to find the question, Lucky. Through all the, it's hard to see through all the spammers in the chat. Lucky, you're going to have to put it out again because I can't even find it, unfortunately, because of all these spammers. So go ahead and Jasmine Vet Amp needs suggestions. Please suggest. So Lucky Gem, what's the question? I guess, are you trying to decide between the 3 of them? That's a tough call. Hey, Crypto Runner, how's it going, Mr. Chore? Jasmine Vet. Yeah, okay. I know. You got Clear as Beef in the chat as well, who likes VeChain, I think, quite a bit. You got back of that, brother? I think you do. Okay, let's just do it this way. Let's just do it this way. First off, VeChain, because I haven't looked at that one in a while. Rank number 36, $4 billion market cap. It's at 5 cents. At one point, VeChain was above 20 cents. That was pretty neat. Let's look at the VeChain chart. Well, okay, scratch that. Let's go over to Jasmine. Let's go over to Jasmine first. just because I have the chart pulled up already. Yesterday, I was talking about how this is a indecisive place for a trade. This is a scary place to be trading. I lean bullish. I think it's coming up to the 4-cent level. If it breaks through the 4-cent level, it's going to 6 cents in a hurry. If it can break through 6 cents, and that's going to be some good resistance there, probably. If it can break through 6 cents, you know, there's a couple stops along the way. It's going to 8 cents. It's going to 12 cents. It's going to 14 cents, and then eventually 32 cents. And I think it's going to get to 32. I think it'll get to 50 cents in this bull market. And if you ride Jasmy coin from 3.9 cents to, 50 cents, guys, you're going to make some good money. That's over a 10x on your money. That's pretty darn good. So that's kind of how I feel about Jasmy. What is it? An Internet of Things play where you can own your own identity. And that's it. I mean, you could sell your sell your data. That's the idea between Jasmy, and they've got Sony executives behind it, a partnership with Panasonic. So, it looks decent, and I know it's very popular. When I do Jasmy videos, they get quite a bit of views, which tells me there's a very strong community there. So it's probably got a nice pump ahead of it. VeChain looks like it's about to break out. If I'm reading this correctly, it's right at the resistance kind of, but I think it's breaking through as we're seeing our total market cap bounce, as we're seeing Bitcoin back above 100K. Don't be surprised, my friends, if you see VeChain have a nice 49-50% pump very quickly, to be honest with you. Very quickly. These moves can happen very quickly on these altcoins. And then if we do get that pump to here, you're going to see some potential resistance right around there, maybe around 8 to maybe 9 cents. And just kind of look back to, what is this, 2021 highs? VeChain is a nice 5.2x away from its previous highs. That's incredible. That's incredible. What has more upside? Well, potentially Jasmy. But which one do I actually like more? I think I like VeChain more, to be honest with you. The reason being is because it's used for like supply chain data. That's the way I understand it, in like Asia. I think China specifically. Maybe generally Asia, but at least definitely China. And I think that there's a real world utility for that, more so and more easily understandable and identifiable than Jasmy. Why am I so bullish on Jasmy then? Well, I'm bullish because a lot of people love it, because it's a low price. I know people are going to speculate on it. I know they got the Sony partnerships. I just generally think that people are going to buy some Jasmy in this bull market. The other thing that Jasmy has going for it is it's got more X potential, because VeChain's currently sitting at a $4 billion market cap. Jasmy is sitting at a $1.9 billion market cap. So lower market cap, lower price, which isn't as important as market cap, but more potential upside. Also, looking back to its previous highs, which is what a lot of people trade off of, just looking back to previous highs, that gives it, I think, more potential for more X return as well. I think Jasmy is more risky than VeChain, and I think both of them are more risky. This is going to be crazy to say, than even Pepe, but Bitcoin. But like, Pepe is a blue chip at this point, and that's a ridiculous take, but Pepe's probably going to go to the top 10. Pepe's probably going to go to the top 10. I'm going to tell you this. I think Pepe is going to flip Shiba Inu, guys, to be honest with you. And I do Shiba Inu videos and I do Pepe videos. And anybody holding Shiba Inu, guys, I believe that Pepe is going to flip it. And probably Pepe is probably a better pick than Shiba Inu. But I do think that Shiba Inu is going to pump. And I tell you, both of them are fun to trade. Both of them are fun to trade. I love them both. But if I had to pick a horse of which one's going to run faster between like Pepe and Shib, I'd say Pepe. If I had to pick a horse of what's going to run higher and faster than VeChain and Jasmy, harder to determine that. I would guess Jasmy, but I'd also feel like that's very risky to say, because Jasmy is, riskier, I think, than a VeChain. Mahe says in the chat, is this the best time to invest in Doge? Oh, and a $10 super chat from Benny Blue Eyes saying, I don't mind sharing profits with you and Black Sea, brother. Keep up the great work. I want to adopt 1 square inch of your new hair. All right, Benny. This area will be, this is I'll ode to Benny on the appreciate you. Thank you for the $10 super chat for my hair transplant. This is a go fund Kip's hair. Go fund Kip's hair. And Black Sea gets 50%. That's good. That's good. That's funny. Mahe says, is this the best time to get Doge? To be honest with you, Mahe, no. The best time to get Doge was down here. In the bottom of the bear market when we were talking about how low cryptocurrency was in 2022, because if you bought Dogecoin down here, congratulations, you are now up 8x on your money. But if you're looking to ask, the answer of a question, is Dogecoin going to go higher? Yeah, I think Dogecoin is going to go higher. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think Dogecoin is going to go higher. Look at this bounce off Bitcoin dominant or Bitcoin. Doge versus Bitcoin chart. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're getting a beautiful bounce. Dogecoin's showing us that this altcoin market is showing signs of life. Our total market cap's coming up. Again, I think our total market cap could go to $10 trillion. And so, look, if you're sitting on the sidelines and you want to have Doge at some point in this bull market, you're better to have it now than before the previous all-time highs. And I think it's going to go higher than that. I don't think you're going to make 100x on Doge. I don't think you're going to make a 50x on Doge, but you might make a 10x on Doge. It's possible, guys. It is possible. You might see it go to $3 or $4. You might only see it go to $2. So you might only get a 5 or 6x on Doge from here. We're going to have to see how it shakes out. I think Doge is fun to trade. If you guys want to trade, again, got signups for you guys in the chat. Whackin' in the chat says, I got Pepe and Doge on Mars as my meme horse races. I like those. I like the Doge on Mars one. Yeah. Yep. T Toka says, I sold my Pepe bag and circulated to Elon. $50 to 10K on Pepe. Nice work. I did look at that Manicky thing at one point, and I've seen Hee too. I've seen those. There's so many memes, man. There's so many memes, Papa. Oh, Papa. There are so many memes, Papa. I don't know why I did that voice. Oh, Papa. Mark Lamb says, do you know when Medusa will launch? I don't know much about Medusa. Oh, isn't that the Bitcoin thing? Isn't that a Bitcoin thing? Greetings from Marabella. Lammy? What's up? Jason Davis, you got Maneki too? I love you too, Papa. Oh, Papa. You know what that's from? Lucky Gem, I didn't ignore you. I didn't see your question. Lucky Gem, I love you, man. I love you. What did you say? It's hard to see. It's hard to see your name if it's not highlighted. I'll be honest. There's another perk for members. I can see your comments better just because they're highlighted. Jasmine Vet and Amp need suggestions, please. Very clearly lay out for me, Lucky. What's your question, Lucky? I'll look at Amp 2. Is that what you want? I can look at Amp 2. Man. The Papa thing, did you ever see the Jack Frost claymation? Never mind. Okay, what are we looking? You want to see Amp? Don't hurt me, Lucky Gem. I feel like Lucky Gem's getting angry over there. I love you, Lucky Gem. It's going to be okay. We're going to look at Amp for you. But if you have a question, need suggestion on Amp. Amp is way low. Way low compared to its previous highs. Under $1 billion market cap. I need a reminder of what Amp is. Isn't it a protocol on ETH? But they really didn't tell me anything about what AMP is. Digital payments, AMP. Yeah, I never really did a deep dive on AMP, to be honest with you. I mean, I know it's a big protocol, and I'm pretty sure it's on Ethereum. Like 90% sure it's on Ethereum. Anyway, let's go to the chart, because I guess that's all that matters anyway, right? $5 super chat from Praise. Look into Rain Coins tokenomics. Raincoin. Do it off stream. I don't care. Just take a few minutes and look into it. I pay for this with my daily rewards from Raincoin. Okay, I'll check it out. I can look at it off stream. I'll look at it off stream. Praise. Appreciate you. Praise. Thank you for your super chat. Wow, what a nice guy. He says you don't have to look at it on stream. Didn't force me. Perhaps maybe I will look at it on stream now. We'll see. Let me look at AMP for Lucky, or I think he's going to I don't know. I think he's gonna freak out. I love you, Lucky. Here we go. Let's check it out. Let me find a better chart. I think AMP's been around before 2021. Where would be the best place to look at the AMP chart? Did this love from Pakistan and the UAE. Love to you as well, my brother. And to my papa. I papa to my daughter, says Papa. I feel like you're my papa too. No, I do have a papa. He's a good papa. Okay, so I don't know enough about AMP, but let's just look at just like right now. I mean, look, AMP, I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I know it's a big protocol on Ethereum. How big is it on Ethereum? Let's take a peek at this, actually. Not that big. I don't even see it in here. I don't know. Look. All right, I'm going to get past the AMP thing. I'm more bullish on VeChain and Jasmy than I am on AMP. But anyway, in the short term, I think it's going to come up. And I think it, very quickly could at least surpass these March 2024 highs, which is a nice 2x from here, 3x from here, actually, isn't it? Yeah, 200% gain is a 3x. So, yeah, I guess that's what I think. Okay. All right, for kicks and giggles, because this guy was so nice about it and he said I could look at it off stream, I'm going to look at Raincoin because I'm curious and I want to know now. I'm always curious what people, that's a low market cap. I'm not going to look at it much more. I'll look at it more off stream. That's a low market cap. Yeah, you can make some good rewards on some of that stuff. So praise, stick around. Maybe we'll talk about it in the next stream. I got to dig into it before I get in there. So really low market cap. Maybe a lot of potential. Maybe not. We'll see. I'll take a peek at it another time. Jose Ricardo says, Mr. T meme coins are running. There you go. Maga is running. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, he's, he's getting, sworn in or whatever today. Nightfox says, hey, Kip, if you lost money and up by 1K, it's my first year in crypto and I'm doing. Hey, Kip, if I've not lost money and up 1K in first year in crypto, am I doing okay, says Nitrox. Good question. How much did you start with, Nitrox? Look, if you haven't lost money at your first year in crypto, yeah, you're doing a good job. Because you didn't lose your money. Could you do better? We can always do better, You could have bought Peanut the Squirrel with $100 when I first did my video and made over 20 grand. That's true. Which is wild. But, you know, I didn't even buy it. I did a video on it and I didn't even buy it, which is silly. Appreciate you, Praise. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Bobby says, can't wait for Crow to pump to $3 this bull market. Me too. That'd be great. Look at the thank you by the way to all the moderators for cleaning up that chat lickety split for me on the stream. That was great. You guys are awesome. Big shout out to all you guys. Thank you very much. How's it going, Treasure Adventure Hunters? How's it going? Just don't do what I did during the last bull moment, which is round trip. Yep, we don't want to do the round trip. We got to take some profit. JW says, I bought 1,000 worth 3 years ago during a boring meeting. Best thing I ever did. Nice work, JW. That's the way. That's the bottom of the bear market, my friend. Wait a minute. Nitrox says you got 5,000, but you have $1,000? Or you're up 1,000? Oh, you're up 1,000. Okay. What'd you buy? Nitrox? Now I'm curious. Andrew says Turbo. Turbo's going to pump in the bull market, probably. Degen, probably going to pump in the bull market as well. It's a popular one on base chain. I want you guys to look out in the meantime for Bitcoin to tap back down to 100K and maybe even run up to 104. So my next two levels I'm peeking at for BTC is up to the top of the trend line here, 104, and bound down to the bottom of the range here. And then if it comes back down to 99, careful for scam wicks and don't over leverage, but maybe a good idea. I mean, I like supports and resistance for trades, whether it's short or long. Crow with knife. That's what he bought. Nitrox bought Crow with knife. Pepe, Crow, Bonk, Shib, Crow with knife. Okay, so you got a couple different ones. All right. I'd like to see you get some more plays that aren't memes. You know. There's a lot of good ones. Like maybe some of the ISO 20022 coins. You know, I wouldn't like to just see in the memes. I get it. You can make a lot of money, and you probably will. And some of the memes. Oh, I guess you got Crow in there. That's not a meme. But, you know, some of the ISO 20022 coins, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to buy. That's the thing. But there's a lot of great plays. You know, maybe you're going to get an L1 solution like Solana or Sui, or you got Crow. Maybe you're gonna get an L2 like you know, Stacks or something else, but I like Stacks the most out of any L2 personally. Stacks hasn't been performing well, generally speaking, so you gotta choose your own picks there. But I don't want to see anybody just all in on memes, though. I do like all those memes. I'll tell you, I do like all those memes. So just careful. Don't let me change your whole strategy, Nitrox. Okay, you hang in there, brother. Yeah. But you know, maybe some people are into the AI narrative. You know, I haven't really been dabbling with the AI coins myself, though. I do think that some of those could pop off. And admittedly, I do love memes, so. Todd says H2 Finance looking very bullish. I've seen a lot of people talk about that. Russian Mob, oh boy, says, Kip, do you hold XRP? I don't. I won't. I don't and I won't. I trade it. I won't hold it. My favorite ISO 20022 coins are Cardano and HBAR. I also kind of like XLM and XDC. All right, guys. Nice stream. Good times. Man, I wanted to sing a song. I almost sang a song. I almost sang a song about good times. There's so many. That's all I got, guys. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys want to, again, if you want to get a crypto.com card where you can, spend your crow and spend your money, you can buy a cup of coffee with your crypto. If you're not already signed up for crypto.com, sign up for crypto.com using our link down below. You can get one of these cool cards if you want to. You can also do some trading there. If you want to do some more trading, some more advanced trading and like leverage trading or whatever, you could sign up for Blowfin. So check those links out. That's all I have in this one, guys. I am Crypto Kip. Cheers to you, Cleary's Beef. My brother. We're going to hang out, man, soon. BSS, shout out to you. Javier, we'll talk more about XRP. Hang in there. In another video, we'll talk more about it. Thank you, Praise. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody out there. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Do me a favor. Smash the like button on your way out. Please. Please smash that like button. Subscribe, guys. But definitely smash the like for sure. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, y'all.